Hi, here's a little rundown on the emblem that we've used for the Movement for Active Democracy. Here it is. And to understand this emblem, first of all, we need to look at this thing. Ever seen that before? This is a pyramid with an eye on it. Ooh, a bit spooky, isn't it? What's that all about? With some Latin writing around it and some Roman numerals at the bottom. If I can just tell you what this is found on the back of every dollar bill. What's that got to do with America? Well, here we go. The Latin around the outside says, "Annihilate to begin a new order of the ages." Don't much like the sound of that, do you? And the Roman numerals at the bottom are 1776, and that is the beginning, if you like, of modern America. But the pyramid itself is a Masonic sign, and it means that it's symbolizing the people at the bottom here. Lots of us, no power, working our way up the pyramid of power to this break here, and this is where the government is. This is where the Prime Minister would be. Even Gordon Brown is kind of up there, unbelievably, and the President of the United States. And above it is this triangle here, which is the really worrying bit right on the top, which with the eye in it and all this light coming off it. And what's that all about? Well, this is the controlling influence, controlling the government. Now, you can use the expression Illuminati. I don't want to go down the line of buzzwords, but anyway, banking, corporations, multinationals, people with lots of influence, car manufacturers, blah, 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 who can pull strings with the government very easily and get them to do what they want the government to do. Which, of course, means that it doesn't matter whether you vote for the red guy or you vote for the blue guy, you're going to get the same thing. Oh, guess what? Labour didn't work. Oh, let's go Conservative. Hey, guess what? We've seen it all before. Look at the history. And don't get hoodwinked. Stop getting hoodwinked. So here we are in Movement for Active Democracy, because we want to give the power to the people for you to be able to choose for yourself. The pyramid of power is turned right upside down. The people are at the top, which is where we belong, which is where we should be. That is our democratic right, to be at the top and controlling things. We're all having a great time celebrating our newfound freedom. Here we go, we work our way down to the government, who are now doing stuff for us. They are working for us. That's exactly what they should be doing. It's not what they're doing at the moment. And underneath that, and dead and buried and in the ground, is the controlling influence, because they no longer have any power at all. The eye is closed, there is no light coming from it. And at the top here we have the Roman numerals, MMX, 2010, which is when the next election is going to be. 2010 is when we can, with your help, if you support this, we can win this election. And that is when the whole world order is going to change, and we are suddenly going to have the power that democracy has been promising us for a long, long time. And you may think that this thing here, well, it's an American symbol, isn't it? What's that got to do with the UK? Well, I'll tell you, it's got everything to do with the UK, because it's global. And if you want an example of it in the UK, this is MI5. Wow, let's have a look. It's a pyramid, isn't it, with an eye at the top of it. MI5. And the back of a dollar bill, same thing. Not a coincidence. I think that's all I've got to say on that. Okay, any questions? I'll speak to you later.